スラン騎士団だ。おとなしく投降しろ。遅い。これでどう？助かりました。感謝します。せっ。夢の世界へ行こう。せっ。浄化の音を奏でます。せっ。それ。はっ。これに祝いなさい。終焉。やるな。せっ。せっ。隙だらけだ。同じ過ちを繰り返すわけにはいかないのだ。浄化の音を奏でましょう。まどろみちゃん、お願い。これに終焉。
Hey, thank you.
礼なら不要です。
Thank you. Trying to get enough pulls for Ying Jiao. So I failed the first pity. Failed the first pity, and I need like 20 something more pulls. But since I didn't play the game for like 10 months, I have a lot of the story left to go through, so I'm just burning through it all right now. I'll have to get the key, the access key, but I'm a little low on cash right now. Hopefully my family will send me some birthday cash. I should be able to get her in time regardless. Sucks I lost the first pity. I really hate that about gacha games. The Genshin 50/50 is garbage. I don't know why people defend it. Grind your ass off or spend money. And then if you fail the pity, you need to grind more or spend more money. It's stupid. Like, one copy of a character in this game is actually usually pretty good, so I guess that kind of makes up for it, but it's always just, in my opinion, if you fail the pity, you need to pay or grind more. Or both. I've done a little bit of both. But they don't tie any mechanics to, they don't tie any mechanics to dupes in this game, so that's nice. So PGR is pretty much like 3 dupes to actually enjoy playing the character. And then you need the weapon. The pet is like, I don't know, mostly optional. No, if I'll get her this time. I'm guaranteed to get her this time. I had like 50 pulls that I grinded up and I still didn't get the new character. Luck's been really bad lately. I also lost my external SSD on the way back from the trip. I don't know where I lost it. It's not that bad. I got really upset last night, but it's mostly just the Switch games are on it. Since I legally bought all those games, I just have to dump them all again, but I'll probably just dump the big stuff. Muso games and the Muso games and like everything else. Secondary. Yeah, that adds more to my workload. When I get paid, I'm gonna go ahead and just get a new internal drive anyway, so I won't need to really rely on externals anymore, but Still got a good week and a half left of this month. It's gonna be tight until then because I spent a lot on this trip.
あなたに勝利と栄光を
No, my grandma will probably send me some cash and I'll ask around, I guess. But yeah, I really needed to get out. The only bad thing that happened was I lost my external SSD. It's like, it's not that bad. It mostly just had ROMs on it. It's mostly Switch ROMs, which I don't have to go get off a ROM site. I own all the games, so the benefit of keeping it legal.
浄化の音を奏でましょう
Just go download the games again and dump them. It'll still take several hours though.
茶番は終わりです
You can't like queue them up either, so
遅い
遅い.
助かりました感謝します
Yeah, this game has Genshin 50/50, so does Peak of Combat. It's the new thing that Genshin has popularized, which is
演奏開始
seeing if you lose the gacha for having to
これに
either play the game a lot more or spend more money.
気だらけだ
You need to pay or grind again. It's just fucking stupid. I'm not really a fan of it at all. The main reason why I spend so much on PGR is because the debut character is 100% rate up, meaning that you'll get them every time. If you have enough black cards for 3 copies, you will get 3
おとな
copies.
しく投稿しろ
You potentially might get 4, but you know, you could actually plan around it instead of what these games do, and it's like, oh well, you failed this one, you'll get it the next time, guaranteed, but you know, that's however much more grinding or money or both. I really don't like that direction that they're going.
助かりました感謝しま
I don't know, but Peak of Combat in this game kind of,
すこれに終焉
just like having 1 copy is not always good enough, but it's decent. The KOF All-Star has 100% rate up, meaning that every time you hit Pity, you will get a copy, but they fucking tie, like, the whole progression system to having them maxed out, which means you need, like, 8 copies. So it's like, on paper it sounds better, but that game's progression system is, like, really dupe-heavy, so 1 copy of a character in that game is useless. It's not like this game and, you know, PGR
スズラン騎士団だ
and Peak of Combat, where, like, 1 copy is not optimal, but, you know, they at least still function. That's kind of why I stopped playing KOF All-Star, because power creep is just too much.
演奏開始
You can't even get excited getting 1 copy of a character in that game. 1 copy is completely useless. I'm not even exaggerating about that. They are completely a waste.
茶番は終わりです
They serve no purpose. You need minimum 4 copies to even use them at all, and then to get all the progression stuffs, you need like 4 more copies. So that's 8 copies. The base copy and then 7 dupes. Whereas in PGR, it's like just in this game, it's mostly stats.
浄化の音を奏でましょう
Once you get past double S
マダロムちゃん
PGR, it's all just
奏でるわよ
it's just stats. You know, you do like 50% more damage on certain stuff. Like I have a triple S Crimson Weave and Stigmata. So I get more damage off every time I push a button, basically. It's basically what it goes down to. The details don't matter. Hey, thank you. Yeah, a little bit bittersweet because I lost my external solid state drive, but I'll get another one. I have a spare. I just have to like dump all the Switch games again, which is a pain as you can imagine, but it'll be alright. I got really upset last night, that's why I didn't stream last night, but it'll either turn up or I'll just dump all the games again. There's like not really many Switch games I really care about buying right now, so I'll probably just get the stuff that runs better. I have some of it backed up on my Steam Deck, actually. Decent amount of them. So I can probably cop them off there, too. I feel very vindicated for keeping my Switch emulation legal, because it makes that process a lot easier. Instead of having to go find a torrent site or whatever. Still sucks, but less so, because I did buy all those games. Hey, thank you. I'll probably do like 2 or 3 of these streams, because I'm just trying to do some grinding right now. I'm low on IRL cash right now, so gotta grind. I should be able to get it this stream, hopefully. I think I only needed like 20 more pulls. I probably got a good 500 stars from this already. I need to get to level 70 as well, so let's see what happens. I'm really immersed in this story. I'm totally not skipping it all. The game will shut down before they finish the story. Honkai Impact 3 actually escaped that curse. They finished part 1 of the story, which has been going on for like 8 years. They actually finished the story. I'm like genuinely shocked. Because that game does have like a pretty big story emphasis, but seems like it was actually worth reading because they did finish it. That was the thing about PSO2 as well. PSO2 actually finished its story. Some people didn't like the direction PSO2 story went with the whole like randomly going to Las Vegas. Like really random. But I feel like you could forgive them. It's like even if you didn't like the way the story in that game turned out, at least they finished it. Most of these online games, you never get that satisfaction. It's basically like reading a really long series of books, but there's no ending. So, you don't get the gratification of actually knowing the end of the story. You're just wasting your time. PSO2 and Honkai Impact are breaking barriers, because they actually did finish the story. Those are like the only 2 examples I can think of. DFO's story has been going on since 2005. It's legit been going on longer than Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z combined. You think about that for a second, how long that story was. From the beginning, the original Dragon Ball. Like, DFO's story has gone on longer. That's freaking nuts, man. It basically just is Korean Dragon Ball. It's like a shonen anime from Korea. One boss spawns, you grind to beat that boss, and then there's another one, and that one is stronger. So you need to grind again. That's basically the gist of the DFO storyline. Pretty much is just a Korean anime. Shonen anime. can't imagine how people read all that stuff. So I'm like, dude, this has been going on for almost 20 years. 19 years now. I can't be invested for that long, man. Asking me to be invested that long is a real big ask. I'll play the game, I'll get invested in the gameplay, but like, the story and stuff like this is a waste of time to read. Good example is Nier. The Nier reincarnation gacha. I think that's shutting down and they're not finishing the story. And the story was like supposed to be a big focus. Like, well, if it's a focus, then you should finish it. Because the story is not any good without a conclusion. That's my take on it. I don't really think that's a hot take. It's like if you read the Lord of the Rings books or the Dune books, and then just, you know, the pages just disappear. There's nothing on the pages anymore. Like, wait, how does it end? That's the joke. It doesn't end. You wasted your time. You might have enjoyed the journey, but you're not going to get the satisfaction of an ending. PSO 2's story kind of jumped the shark because they randomly started adding, like, Last Starfighter stuff to it with, like, going to Las Vegas, which is, like, really weird. Like, what does that add to it? It's supposed to be about going to exotic planets. Now, granted, you know, they do have, like, New Days and stuff in PSO, which is basically just Japan. It's not entirely alien, but I don't think most people were really thinking that you were going to go to Las Vegas in the game. Yeah, straight, like, bearded, like, muscular bikers that you would fight and stuff. Like, really took you out of it. It wasn't, like, high sci-fi fantasy anymore. It's like, yeah, I'm just beating up a big train and bearded bikers from Texas. Like, what the hell is this, man? I'm really glad I didn't read that story, but I am glad that they finished it. So for the people that did play it for the story, there actually was a conclusion, which was almost unheard of. Good example of this kind of phenomenon that happens with these online service games is Tales of Crestoria. They said that that game was going to have like a big story focus because the gameplay was nothing special. It was a generic turn-based RPG with gacha systems. Nothing great about the gameplay at all. But it did have like Legacy Tales characters, so part of the draw was supposed to be like, hey, you know, the gameplay sucks and it's not Tales, but you get like the fan service and stuff. But they didn't even finish that. They ended it on a cliffhanger, and then like 2 weeks later, like, sorry, we're not finishing the story. The game's gonna shut down. All your stuff's gone. I'm like, oh, I'm really glad I didn't play that game. The only draw to your gacha game is the story. It's not worth playing. Outside of very few instances I mentioned where it is.
Adam-さん、大丈夫ですか？ヘラ様とベルダンティさんは向こうにいます。早く合流しましょう。あなたの指揮と私の力があれば問題なくたどり着けるはずです。
I can't skip. Skip. Really noob, not letting me skip these cutscenes. Come on, skip! Can I play?
問題ありません。どうにかして先に進まないと。
Tales of Luminaria was the same thing. That was like a jank Muso game. That,
神経を逆なでしてくれるな。
I mean, at least it was action. It wasn't turn-based, but they had a big emphasis on the story in that, and it did finish. Now, if you want to play video games for story, Cerberus games are not the way to go. Not the way to go if you actually want a conclusion. Come on, man, let me skip. The hell? Can I skip the cutscene? I just can't play the game.
さっきの力は一体あなたのおかげなのでしょうか。
Oh my god, is this Final Fantasy VII Remake? Yep, just playing a FF7 Remake right now. Forced walking and crawling that you can't skip. Triggering. You got some inspiration from FF7 Remake. It's like, no, you gotta watch your character slowly crawl. They're all supposed to be super powered, but you know, they can't just like break the rocks or jump over it. Great. Alright, can I play the video game now? Thank you. We're back to gameplay.
早速で悪いけど少し時間を稼いでちょうだい。試したいことがあるの。これに終焉。浄化の音を奏でましょう。わかりました。感謝します。あなたに勝利と栄光を。炎よ。
Alright, thank you for letting me skip that cutscene. All thoughtful. Game you shouldn't have. Please, no more cutscenes.
まずい。あいつもう目覚めた。ですが向こうは手負いのみ。なら好機は必ずあります。手負いかどうか確かめてみろよ。
Oh, thanks for the donation, Ib. That'll help expedite this grind a little bit. I'll check it after I'm done with this.
浄化の音を奏でましょう。
Thank you for the birthday dono.
そんな。
Yeah, it's definitely needed right now because I barely scraping by at the moment. Very appreciative. Pretty much just need like a couple days of groceries and I'll be good. My neighbor will probably pay me as well. But I'm not working over there tonight. Spend time with you guys because I kind of took a rare break from making content for a couple days. I actually really wanted to make content while I was on vacation, but the hotel Wi-Fi was really bad. The hotel Wi-Fi was like the worst Wi-Fi I've used at a paid venue pretty much ever. Which is weird because I've stayed at that hotel like multiple times. Their Wi-Fi was horrible. So I'm like, yeah, I'll just make content again when I get home. I did like a decade of daily stuff. I didn't get any recognition for it, so... like not really caring right now. But I should be back to doing stuff daily now. There also hasn't really been anything to play either. Like, I'm not really playing any big games right now. Kind of just random stuff, which a lot of people aren't really interested in watching this versus like a Muso game, but there's no Muso games right now. There's no Muso games at all right now. It's barren. Yakuza Muso is pretty much the, like a Dragon Gaiden. They basically just have like a whole Muso mode in that game. I mean, it's not like the primary focus, but it basically is a Muso. I really enjoyed that game. That was the first RGG game I ever finished. I gotta go back and finish more stuff on that. That should be the end of this story, I think. Yeah, I'm not watching the cutscene, sorry. It's really trying to get me to watch these cutscenes. I refuse. I know better. I've been around the block. I've been around the block. I know better than to get invested in stories in these games. Alright. It's a bunch of crap. Alright, so what pack do they have? Since I did get a donation. Let me see here. Do they have a 10-pack? What's the cheapest one to get? I can get 2 of these, and then one of those. Alright. Let's see what they got. It's gonna be tight to get, like, a whole other one. Let me see here. $9.90. Let me go ahead and turn this up so you guys can't see. Guys, don't send anchovy pizzas to my house. You guys know I love pizza, but I don't want people knowing my address and card. You guys don't order like 50 pizzas I have no room for. Alright. There we go. Alright, so what's the best thing I can get here? Alright, there we go. Get the character now. Would you look at that? Go ahead and watch the animation because you guys, like your boobs. I'm not into that. Alright. Confirm for Brawl. There we go. So you gotta play gacha games to have tonfas in video games now, because, they're not in Dynasty Warriors anymore. There we go. Cool. I know that takes some of the excitement out of it, but I don't have like that much more to get. Alright. Let me see if there's a pack for the Functor, whatever the hell it's called. So got a little bit left. Let's see here. Yeah, I need these. You gotta have one in here. This is a shit value. It's not worth the money. I guess this one is. Yeah, I could get that one actually. It's gonna have to wait for now though. Alright, where's this Tonfa character? Yeah, Tonfas and Nunchaku you can like never use in video games anymore. So that's why I got this character. I'm not into the whole waifu thing, but I do like martial arts. I like martial arts characters, so I'll make an exception. I'll make an exception. We're gonna leave it at that. Can't be picky if you like martial arts weapons and stuff in video games, because it's been pretty dire for a while now. Alright, there we go. Alright, I need a whole fuck ton of those. Let's just go in order here. Wow, got almost all of them done right away. It's pretty good RNG. It's definitely better than PGR. PGR is not that easy to deck out the character. It takes a long time. Alright, so I gotta go get her some of those green things. Good old mobile game materials. Yeah, Talim was really cool because she used tonfas, which are like something you don't get to use in video games that often. And she was also Filipino. And there aren't many Filipino video game characters either. So, diversity. You almost like never get to play as somebody from the Philippines in a video game, and then tonfas as well. You don't really get to use those much either. She was breaking barriers. The Filipino tonfa user is pretty unique. In an era of forced diversity, she was definitely actually diverse. I can only think of like legit 2 Filipino video game characters. Her and Josie from Tekken 7 are like the only ones. Gotta check out Soul Calibur 6. I do have that game. I like martial arts weapons and stuff, so check that game out someday. Probably need a hell of a lot more than that, but let's go ahead. Go back.
何かご用ですか？匂いがするわね。ワクワクしてきたの。絶対からの気持ちさっさと終わらせる。
The Dust Diver 2 was really cool because you actually got to explore part of Taiwan. Now, it wasn't like as... It's not like Yakuza games are really high budget either, but it wasn't even that high budgeted. So it was like even smaller than like Kamurocho and stuff. But that was kind of cool too. You never really get to go to Taiwan in video games, pretty much never. A Taiwanese main character, and she was a martial artist that could go Super Saiyan. That was pretty awesome. I'll go back and do another playthrough of that. So I kind of wanted to do like a solo run for that game. It's just, it was a real pain because there was only like 4 save slots. You want to do challenge runs in action games, it's really nice when they give you a lot of save slots. So you can just like play through the game like one time and then make just make the videos off the saves. That's how I did my Tales solos. That game commits the sin of having like no save slots. Like, I don't know if I feel like doing this. Having to delete the saves and go back is real pain.
無休無尽、その気になれば何かご用ですか？作戦記録ですか？まあ役に立ってますよ。作戦記録ですか？まあ役に立ってますよ。魂の匂いがするわね。ワクワクしてきた。そこ。なんだい。死んだふりもできたんですか？
You know the coolest thing about this game? There's two cool things about this game, even though the combat's not as good as PGR. The first is when you go into this modifier mode, the other enemies can't attack you. So, it makes characters that, you know, they need a really long time to get to their burst window. It makes them viable, and then also, it doesn't suck like most double boss fights or fights with ads. It's actually really cool. Like, hey, if you focus on one enemy, the game like actually rewards you. Alright, you gotta do one more of those. Should do it. Almost maxed out already in like 10 minutes. Not bad. We'll have to get the access key later, I guess. I did get another cool character even though I failed to pity, so that's pretty cool. Got two characters.
何かご用ですか？作戦記録ですか？まあ役に立ってますよ。無窮無尽。その気になればどこまでも強くなれるものなのですね。無窮無尽。その気になればどこまでも強くなれるものなのですね。承知しました。私の力を。はあ、すぐ終わらせましょう。ここ。ゲット完了。働いてください。終わりですね。時間を無駄にしなくて済みそうです。
We need the key now to be finished. This only gives like 5 though. I don't know if this is really worth it. Let's see if there's something better. This game's got not bad monetization at all. It's actually really free-to-play friendly, but if you do spend money, a lot of this stuff is a shit deal. I would rather have 20 of one thing instead of 10. 10 is 1/7 of the way towards pity, so that's a terrible value. Same thing with this. Just give me 30 of one. That's halfway to pity. I think that's worth spending money on, not some of this other stuff. Like, this is a waste of money too. The only good thing in here is the stamina. It really seems like that is the best thing I can get. See how close am I to pity on the key. It's a pity from like months ago. Like 10 months ago, as I stopped playing this game. I quit. Didn't really quit, I just didn't really feel like playing it. Especially because I knew what was coming. I played the CN version. Let's see, do they have any of those keys down here, maybe? Oh, they're being stingy. That's right, Dragon's Dogma 2 is out in a few days, isn't it? I didn't really play the first one, so I'm not interested. All I know is apparently it runs like shit on PS5. Like complete garbage. Like not even 30 FPS. Like, man, that series can't escape running like garbage, apparently. That's pretty much the original experience with the first game. It ran in like a letterboxed window, wasn't even full screen, and it was not 30 FPS either. Some things never change, I guess. As much as things change, they stay the same. I think it runs uncapped, so it'll probably run better on the PS5 Pro. But I'm also hearing the PS5 Pro does not have a better processor, so if the game is bottlenecked by the CPU, then it won't be any better.
な。
And I haven't really played the first game for more than
何かご用ですか？
a couple minutes, so I don't know if I'd like it. I definitely will not be buying it. Might end up being a shit port. We already had 2 bad PC ports this year. Actually, 3. First was Under Night and Birth 2. Under Night and Birth 2. That port was terrible. And then second was the Battlefront remaster, which is apparently a disaster. And then the third is the port of East 10 is supposedly like really bad. Those are the shit ports of this year. We're already off to a great start. We're almost done with March. There's already been like 3 shitty ports that I know of. I'm not going to be able to recover from the trauma of being a PC gamer last year, having every port like not work. Under Night did get fixed. It took them like 2 weeks, but they did fix it. The thing that makes Under Night sting a little bit less is that they did give you a season pass for free if you bought it within the launch window. So I feel like that's enough. That's enough for me, at least. Yeah, they were doing like hot fixes like every day for like 2 weeks, and then the game finally worked. Took that long.
想定外の戦闘ですね。リスケしないと。急いでるのでまとめてかかってきてください。回避成功。反抗に転じます。ここ。気を緩めずにいい調子です。社長、よし行くぞ。それ、あとは頼む。お任せください。感謝です。反抗に転じます。
Apparently the Battlefront port, from what I understand, it's like 60 gigs for some reason, even though those games are like 20 years old. It's like multiple times the size it's supposed to be. Also, the servers don't work. And last but not least, they took modders' mods and put it in the game and didn't pay or credit them. What the hell is that, man? Modders fix your games for you. At least you can fucking pay them. You're making money off their work, and they don't see a cent of it. They don't even get like you know, a name in the credits. nothing. Like, man, I would be furious if that happened. It's capitalism for you right there. Yeah, sorry, we can't credit you. You don't even get exposure bucks.
社長、よし行くぞ。それ、あとは頼む。お任せください。自由の星、神羅万象、我に力を。勝利です。このまま次の仕事に取り掛かりましょう。すぐ終わらせましょう。回避成功。犯行に転じます。避けきれますか。甘い。感謝です。回避成功。社長、よし行くぞ。それ、あとは頼む。お任せください。ここ、そんな。お別れの時間よ。
I think this is for maxed out characters. Don't really have a account like PGR in this game. It's like a very underpowered account. Might have to go do that later. There's a lot of stuff in here. Wow. So I'm gonna go max out her moves first. I need these. Should go quick.
想定外の戦闘ですね。リスケしないと。ここ。気を緩めずに行きます。回避成功。甘い。避けきれますか。行きますよ。終わりですね。時間を無駄にしなくて済みそうです。想定外の戦闘ですね。リスケしないと。気を緩めずに行きますよ。回避成功。犯行に転じます。避けきれますか。勝利です。このまま次の仕事に取り掛かりましょう。 ああ、何かご用ですか？無窮無尽、その気になればどこまでも強くなれるものなのですね。無窮無尽、その気になればどこまでも強くなれるものなのですね。
Thank you. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better. I think anybody would be pissed off if they lost their drive with all their stuff on it, but we'll call Amtrak and see if it's on the train, and if not, I do have another one, so I'm just gonna try to chill today. Don't need to be pissed off today. I do kind of need to raise some money though, so I need to stream. Well. Might be a content creator pioneer, but I barely scrape by financially, so get depressed sometimes.
私の技受け切れるかしら。終わりですね。時間を無駄にしなくて済みそうです。想定外の戦闘ですね。リスケしないと。
I don't know, a lot of the people that are pioneers on this site are exactly like I am. They don't get the recognition they deserve. I follow a couple of them because this account is so old. It's basically been around since the beginning of the site. Like, most of them, you know, the algorithm doesn't recommend their channel because it's old. Even though they're still making stuff. Some of them are still making stuff. A lot of people fell off, but yeah, it's not just me. Algorithm is cruel mistress. Follow somebody that does tokusatsu game videos. He has like 100,000 subs and he doesn't get any views. It's like the subscriber number doesn't mean anything anymore. It used to mean something. I don't know, man. I celebrate if I actually get a decent amount for all the work I put into. The subscriber count I don't care about. I have like people that I watch on my subscriber list that have like they should be getting way more views, but they're getting basically none.
何かご用ですか？無窮無尽、その気になればどこまでも強くなれるものなのですね。 ああ、無休無人、その気になればど。すぐ終わらせましょう。回避成功。反抗に転じます。甘い。いい調子です。ここ。社長、よし行くぞ。それ、あとは頼む。お任せください。感謝です。甘い。竜の星、神羅万象、我に力を。それ。撃破完了。終わりですね。時間を無駄にしなくて済みそうです。すぐ終わらせましょう。甘い。回避成功。反抗に転じます。ワッツ甘い。社長、よし行くぞ。それ、あとは頼む。お任せください。感謝です。甘い。撃破完了。勝利です。このまま次の仕事に取り掛かりましょう。すぐ終わらせましょう。おとなしく地に帰るな。避けきれますか。気を緩めずに行きますよ。甘い。回避成功。感謝です。今こそ勝利。社長、よし行くぞ。
Hey, thank you.
あとは頼む。お任せください。一気に叩き込み。
Yeah, I don't really have a Europe-friendly stream, but I woke up to play this, so I figured I might as well. So I'll go live for a bit. I'm trying to raise some funds too, gonna be honest, so I might as well. Might as well turn it on. Why not?
想定外の戦闘ですね。
And I'll probably do another one after, probably do another one after I eat lunch. It's only 8 o'clock right now. It won't be this game, probably be Muso games or something. We'll see. Whatever I feel like.
ゲット完了。感謝です。この機を逃してはいけません。ここ社長、よし行くぞ。それ、あとは頼む。お任せください。いい調子です。一両通った怪人絶対戦。ここ勝利です。このまま次の仕事に取り掛かりましょう。すぐ終わらせましょう。甘い。回避成功。一気に叩き込みます。ここゲット完了。さっはっぬるい。この機を逃してはいけません。社長、よし行くぞ。
I don't run ads on my lives. I don't run ads on the streams because they pay peanuts and they piss people off. I choose to not run ads. I could, but I'm gonna be totally transparent. If I ran an ad right now, I'd probably make like 2 cents. And I'd rather people have a watchable viewer experience instead of me make 2 cents. It's not worth inconveniencing people, which is something that's been going on Twitch, is they force people to run ads because partners quickly realize that, you know, if I had a webcam on right now and I needed to, like, you know, feed the cats in the backyard or go to the bathroom or make something to eat, like, it would be better for me to just have dead air than it would be to run ads. That's what a lot of the really big partners have been doing, actually, is not running ads. They force it on you. Yeah, I don't run any ads manually. They try to get me to, but I don't. I don't run any ads. If you see any ads, they're not controlled by me. Yes, it's my birthday.
何かご用ですか?
Yeah, I don't run ads on my stuff. If you get an ad, it's controlled by them, not me. I do not run any manual ads on my content because it doesn't benefit me at all. It inconveniences you guys and I get nothing out of it, so what's the point of running ads? And like I said, channels on Twitch that are way more successful than mine also do not run ads, which is why Twitch forces it on people. They force it on people because no one was running ads. should tell you something. That the system might be broken if no one wants to run ads. Yeah, on Twitch now they force commercials. You get like a forced ad break that the system controls. You have no agency over it at all. So I'm glad I still have that over here at least. That's one of the reasons why I just stream on here instead of Twitch. I don't know. I don't know what games you have. But yeah, Twitch partners were like not running ads for like a very long time. No one was running ads. But Twitch is bleeding money, so they're doing whatever they can to make money, even though it pisses people off, because the people that are at the top, right, the people that are making like above minimum wage at least on Twitch, we're not running any ads at all, because the ads pay peanuts and they piss people off. And it's been proven that your viewership and your metrics goes down if you spam ads. Like I said, if I went to my neighbor's house like right now to go make my leftovers and I didn't want to turn off the stream, it would be better to just have dead air, a black screen even, than it would be to run ads. Ads make people leave. Understandably so. Ads are fucking annoying. They've gotten way worse lately. They either don't respect your volume or they have like really obnoxious songs and stuff. I tell people just block the ads. Use ad block. If you want to support me, the link is in the description, and I do need it right now. Just block the ads. I totally don't care. I'd rather people actually be able to watch the stream instead of get blue-balled by ads. If it's not going to benefit me, I'm not going to do it. It has to be something in it for me, and right now there's not. I've had people donate just because they say that they block ads. I'm like, cool, you don't have to send anything if you don't want to, but I'm totally cool with people blocking them. That's your choice. People can make their own decisions. The link is right there if people want to support me. I'm not going to inconvenience people for a couple tenths of a cent. But that's basically what they pay. Yeah, that's why Twitch they force ads, because nobody was running them. Viewership plummets if you run ads. If people like go on your stream and they don't subscribe to you, or they don't use the premium service, meaning YouTube Premium or Twitch Turbo, they leave. Because no one wants to watch like 3 minutes of obnoxious ads. No one wants to do it. I totally get it. That's why I pay for the premium personally, because the ads legit give me anxiety. Like, you know, they get their impressions for you know, me watching the ad, but I don't actually have to watch it. I'm cool with that. Yeah, the system is all kinds of jacked, pretty much. That's also why, like, a lot of big channels spam sponsorships. At least on YouTube, they have those shitty sponsorships. The reason why they take those is because even at the top, the ad revenue is very unreliable. And unless you're at the point where you have so many people watching your stuff that you can count on it to actually make an honest living without any other kind of income, you have to do the sponsorships. Now, I personally don't do them because this channel makes like $100 a month, despite how hard I work on it. So I'm not going to take a hit to my integrity and piss people off promoting stuff that I wouldn't use. That's why I've only taken like 3 sponsorships. I've taken 3 sponsorships in 18 years. The first was Basara Yuki Muroden. PlayAsia did sponsor that game for me. The second was Helvetii, which is how I got the Steam Deck. And then the third one was Peak of Combat. I have not taken any other sponsorships at all, because those are all products I was going to use anyway. But yeah, that's why like pretty much every big channel has like a really annoying sponsor segment that it's usually some crap that you don't want. They do that for a reason, because it's consistent income. It's consistent income, and ad revenue is not, unless you're so successful that you actually make enough to cover your bills and stuff, which I basically am never going to reach. So I don't see the point in taking sponsorships for shit like Raid Shadow Legends and those cook at home meals or whatever that they send you. I'm not using that stuff. I'm not using that stuff. I'm not going to take it, and most of it is a scam anyway, because you basically have to beg your community to subscribe to it, which most people don't want to do. If you need help, you know, I have my link right there at the top that's pinned, right? If people want to support me, and I do need the support, they can. I would rather do that than beg people to sign up for shit like Raid Shadow Legends. I just don't want to do that. It has to be worth my while, and it's just not. Raid Shadow Legends sponsorships are basically a scam because you have to meet the threshold to get paid anything more than like $20. And most people don't want to download that garbage, and I totally get that. So they've tried to get me to get into their program multiple times, and I just block them. Look, I'm not playing your shit mobile game for 2 hours to make $20. I can just put my link in the chat, and if people feel like I am worth that money, then they will donate, and I don't have to play garbage, and I also don't have to beg people to sign up, and the threshold is like almost impossible to meet. I know somebody who's taken Raid Shadow Legends sponsorships, and he averages 1,000 viewers every stream, and he couldn't meet the threshold. That should tell you something. It was like, I don't know how many people he had. I don't know how many people he had to sign up, but it was like, I think like 300. And he had like, he averages like, 1,000, 1,100 viewers every stream. He could not get 1/3 of the people watching to sign up for that crap. That should tell you how much of a scam that shit is. And that's how they make money. It's because they're getting the game streamed to that many people, and they're getting the accounts, and then they can say that they have all these accounts playing, and most of them are just people trying to support their favorite streamer. But the threshold to make a decent amount of money is way too high. If he can't meet it, what the fuck choice do I have? I have no chance at all. So fuck them. They're not profiting off this brand that I've worked over almost half my life on. They're not giving me $20 to promote their garbage. It's not gonna happen. Fuck right off. They should work harder and make a better game that people would play it without having to be forced to. Make an actual game instead of a microtransaction simulator that actually has some kind of value. You know, let me pause the game really quick. Let me see if I have one of the emails from them. You guys can see how much they gaslight people. Let me see if I still have one. You guys want to see the email that they send you. There we go. Alright. Let me go ahead and make a source here. This is the email that they send you. Up to $316. What this does not mention, you have to meet an impossible threshold to get that. And if you don't, they give you enough to get like a Happy Meal. And you have to play their shit game for 2 hours. Fuck that, man. Up to. Up to. It's not a flat rate. It's meeting an impossible threshold. Like... It's meeting an impossible threshold that somebody with 1,100 viewers, concurrent viewers can't meet. Should tell you something. Yeah, I block their emails. Yeah, they totally take advantage. They make more money off small channels with low concurrent viewership than they do the big ones. Because the big ones, they do pay them a flat rate just to stream that garbage. But meeting the threshold for more money is basically statistically impossible. But for small channels, they pay peanuts. It's not worth it. I follow somebody who's talked about it. How they keep getting him to want to stream that game, and he tells them, like, look, I lose viewers and followers and subs for playing your shit game. So, you need to give me more than that. You know, if I was in that position, I'd say the same thing, too. Pay me what I'm worth. Because your game is worthless. It's not even a game. It basically plays itself. Those guys are fucking locusts. Probably like really lowball them. It's like not worth it because people don't watch. If you take one of those sponsorships, your viewership plummets, regardless of how high or low it is. Like if you average like 100 viewers and you stream that game, it'll probably go down to like 40. It'll be like a 60% deficit just for playing that game. People won't watch it because it's not interesting. It's a shitty game. It's not interesting to watch.
아주 좋아요.
I don't feel like playing co-op right now, man. I'm running on like no sleep and I lost my hard drive, so I'm not really wanting to do social stuff right now. Well, I guess I'll hop on. Let me get to a save point. I'll play for a little bit. Just don't expect peak performance. You've supported me in the past financially, so I do owe you that much. You're right. Dissidia basically got mod for donating and gave me a big donation in the past, and he really likes my stuff, so I figured he earned his promotion. Plus he didn't you find me from Nioh and not Muso, so you support my non-Muso content, which gives you a lot of bonus points with me. Get people telling me to play Muso. I'm like, well, there's nothing going on with Muso right now. It's dead. Like, there has to be something for me to play for me to cover it. I've played all those games to death and covered every facet of them to death. It's just going to be random gameplay with no mic. It's not going to be interesting to watch. I'd rather play something else right now. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll just hop on right now. Hop on right now. I don't want to sound like I hate that I'm typecast for Muso. It just really triggers me when people say, "Oh, if you'll make more money if you play Muso." I'm like, no, I won't. There's been like indie games I've done that have gotten more views. It's one of those things where people are like, oh, you should play what you're known for, and then when you do, those people fucking vanish into the ether. It's like, alright, well, you begged for it. You begged for it, and then you don't fucking show up. So, I would rather just do what I want.
정의를 위해서라면 우리에게 좀 더 자비로운 마음이 필요합니다.
The seeds attract a new challenger. Round one. Fight!
멈추십시오. 그렇구나.
Yeah, I might start playing that again. We'll see.
이 또한
Round 4. Fight!
떨어지지. 헤오스 아니마. 그렇구나. 이 정도. 그렇구나. 레미디오스 신의 뜻대로 정의를 집행한다.
KO!
이 또한 신의
Round 5. Fight!
GG's.
자네 자비로운 일에 저희를 배워줘.
The seeds attract a new challenger. Round 1. Fight!
그렇구나. 이 또한 신
Round 2. Fight!
이 정도입니다.
Round 3. Fight!
이 또한 신의 뜻. 자네의 자비로운 일에 저희를 배워줘. 허나 우리는
The seeds attract a new challenger. Round 1. Fight!
이 또한 실패.
Round 2. Fight!
어떠냐? 에반젤라이 정지를 뿌리니 정도. 헤르데레 원, 투, 쓰리, 스위차. 원, 투, 원, 투, 쓰리, 오퍼, 한다. 이럴 수가. 아직이다, 아직이다. 이 정도. 이 힘은
Round 3. Fight!
이 정도. 폴리노바. 눈을 조심하십시오. 이 정도. 랩이 디오스요.
Round 4. Fight!
받아보십시오. 정지를 뿌리니 정도. 멈추십시오. 에반젤라이즈. 멈추십시오. 이거 어떠냐? 아직이다.
Yeah, punish the DP.
Round 5. Fight!
그렇구나. 힘이 많으시군. 이럴 수가. 받아보십시오. 쿠오 바디스. 자네 자비로움에는 경의를 표하지. 허나 우리는 자네 뜻을
The seeds attract a new challenger. Round 1. Fight!
와벼군 나가시고. 받아보십시오. 이 또한 실패.
Round 2. Fight!
그렇구나. 이 정도. 이 정도. 이 정도. 이 정도. 우리야. 원, 투, 원, 투, 쓰리. 받아보십시오. 이 정도.
Are they making a new Macross on Disney Plus? That's the most random thing I've ever heard. I'm just like out of ideas. They're actually gonna put an anime on Disney Plus?
Round 3.
That's... I don't know what to say to that. Or worse, is it live action?
Round 4. Fight!
Nice combo. What? Hit stun decay. You failed me. What the hell was that, man? The hit stun decay kicked in like at the worst possible time. I feel cheated. Alright, this is the first of 5, so I'm stopping when I get 5 wins. We'll run the set.
Please attract a new challenger. Round 1. Fight! Round 2. Fight! Round 3. Fight!
레미디오스 신의 뜻대로 정의를 집행한다.
Oh man, I dropped my combo. Good fight.
Round 4. Fight!
Nice.
디오스여.
Alright, we're going to 5. I'm playing a lot worse, so you got a chance to take this back.
The seeds attract a new challenger.
Set's not over yet.
Round 1.
Gameplay quality is deteriorating.
그렇군. 아직이다. 이 정도. 이 정도. 멈추시. 나가시군요. 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 멈추십시오. 이 정도. 가볍군. 나가시군요. 버텨봐라. 무릎 꿇어라. 신의 뜻대로
Not taking any chances. Overkill. Execution's kind of taking a fat dump right now, so. Alright.
Round 2.
에반젤라이즈. 참여하십시오. 이럴 수가. 이곳입시오. 정진일 뿐입니다. 올라가십시오. 바티스.
Round 3.
GG's.
또한
GG's, brother. Thanks for the games. It was a good set.
우리 그분의 뜻을 행하는 존재임을 잊지 말고.
Yeah, if you ever see me streaming, you can probably manipulate me into playing. I'm gonna go ahead and do my PGR dailies really quick.
「来ましたか。いつかあなたに会えなくなったら寂しくなるかも。なんでも任務がありますので出発しましょう。
このコンチル
あいつがターゲットか。先陣を切らせてもらうぞ。
私の指示に従う滅びる。
どこ見てんだよ。全部消え失せ。
戦列開始。これで全てが終了する。
どけ、邪魔だ。
Okay, 邪魔だ。
展開日
Is that a service game or is it like a single player or what? It looks like really early. I was watching some gameplay of that. I'm not interested in playing it right now, but it's on the list.
戦列開始。これで全てが終了する。
どけ、邪魔だ。
懲罰。ここに降臨する。ユニエットの時間です。私の指示に従う。滅びる。
Yeah, but does it have shit combat like a Souls game? Is it Neo tier of combat, Team Ninja tier, or FromSoft tier? FromSoft tier combat I'm not interested in. If it's Team Ninja tier, I'll play it.
ユニエットの時間です。
It's like a FromSoft game, a hard pass.
派手にさ。ご清聴ありがとうございました。
Quickest way to make me not interested is if it plays like Dark Souls. Alright, I'll take your word for it.
どこ見てんだよ。全部消え失せ。
戦列開始。生まれ変わりましょう。これが昇格ネットワークの力よ。分かった。
Barely even interested in Rise of the Ronin. The game seems alright, but I kind of just want them to just keep making
わかりました。
games in just
今まで
combat
通りに
rooms
皆をリードします。
instead of trying to deviate, because every time they try to deviate, it doesn't work.
私の視界の外へ行かない。
天才的なタッチ。自由に創作を始めます。私の神髄。
I can't play that game anyway, because it's
インスピレーションエクスプロージョン。
timed exclusive.
キャンバス準備完了。
It makes me care about that game less. Of
こ
no
の色で
no access to
未来を
it.
塗り替える。
Plus, it's Team Ninja, so it'll be like
私が指揮官です。
probably really rough at the start, and they'll improve it over time. So
天才的なタッチ。
if I do play that game when it comes to PC, it'll probably have most of those patches already.
落ち着いて考えましょう。
I'm not terribly interested in that game either, to be honest.
自由に創作を始めましょう。私の神髄見せてあげる。インスピレーションエクスプロキャンバス準備完了。咲き誇りなさい。この色で未来を塗り替える。私の指揮官の翼指示お願いします。
勝たなければ無意味です。この一撃で勝利への道を切り開きます。
自由に創作を私の神髄見せてあげる。キャンバス準備完了。この色で未来を塗り替える。私の指揮官ですパラスパよ。私の刃になってください。
見つけましたよ。勝たなければ無意味です。
Nobody.
未来を塗り替える。私の指揮官の翼ですこの一撃で退きなさい。天才的なタッチ。ガラスマよ、私の刃になってください。
勝たなければ無意味です。落ち着いて考えこの一撃で勝利への道を切り開きます。素晴らしい戦術でした指揮官。
はい。私に任せてください。
あなたの生存確率はゼロです。気を抜くのはまだ早すぎます指揮官。
Alright, that's how quick PGR dailies go. Like 15 minutes. Quick and dirty. Done with that game for today. Alright, do I feel like doing another game or do I want to actually get some sleep? I'll definitely do another one of these later. I mean, let's see if I feel like doing anything else. I kind of feel like playing some Switch games, but I lost my drive that had all my backups on it, so that's not available right now. You can't, like, queue up dumping Switch games either. You have to, like, babysit it, so we'll have to dedicate. Maybe tomorrow when I'm working at my neighbor's house, I'll do that, since I have to be there for a few hours anyway. Let's see, is there anything else I want to do, or do I want to get some rest? They removed the stamina bar. I never played Vindictus. That's one of the action MMOs I never played even once. I heard it like ran really bad, so that kind of already turned me off ever playing it. It's like the game is so old it runs on like Unreal Engine 3. I already put up with shit performance with Kritika. Kritika was a game I enjoyed, but the optimization was terrible and actively pushed me away. Also, like, relaunching the game and resetting it constantly. Yeah, they need to make a new Critica. They really need to make a new one. I feel like they can't fix the performance issues because the engine and the code is so old. Kind of reminds me of FF16 is like that too. Final Fantasy 16. It's like when you're fighting anything, it's like you push a button and the frame rate dips. It's like really bad. I've been watching a lot of gameplay on that because I was kind of interested in checking it out when it comes to PC. I'm like, dude, this performance mode is buns. Every time you push a button, the frame rate drops. And then you have the dynamic resolution scaling is like trying to make the game run better, but it doesn't do enough. So it ends up looking blurry because the resolution is scaling, and then the frame rate drops constantly. Like, yeah, I think with mods and not garbage performance, then I think I might have some fun playing that. But yeah, I don't mind dynamic resolution scaling that much, as long as it doesn't go like sub HD. I'm cool with dynamic resolution scaling. What I'm not cool with is like every time you interact with the game, it fucking drops frames. That's a major turnoff for me. FF16 looks like it's bursting at the seams pretty much. Every time you interact with an enemy, you use a move, the frame rate can't maintain 60. I'm wondering what the system requirements are going to be. Like, is it going to be manageable, or are they going to want like a 4070 to play that game? I would hope that it won't be too bad to like at least get a lock 60 with no dynamic resolution scaling. It's really bad when the game has DSR and then it still doesn't run well. I'm like, well, the DSR's not helping. I'm fine with DSR if it actually does something. If it doesn't, then I'd rather it not be there. That's kind of how FF16 is. It scales down a lot, but I don't know. I don't know if it's the engine or the CPU and the PS5 is not that great, or both. Alright, I'm actually getting pretty hungry and I want to try to get some rest. So I think I'm going to sleep for a bit and go make some leftovers later. And then I'll probably come back. I'll probably do some Aethergazer and then maybe start a backlogged game or something. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So I'm going to put some thought into that. Get a little bit of rest, and I'll see you guys in a few hours. Thanks for the birthday wishes. There'll be more birthday content later. And yeah, I really need help, so if you want to support me, there you go.